Well, g'day folks, how you going? Nice to see you on board. Okay, alright, okay, thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, I don't need the applause, guys. Thank you. Oh my goodness me. Seriously? I don't know. Some of these people, they just don't leave you alone. Anyway, I'd like to say g'day, welcome aboard. Just a bit of news for you. The boss, Ilana is out visiting with a mate. She hasn't seen this friend in ages, somebody she used to work with, and so they're catching up. So I'm traveling solo today. So today I'd like to, first of all, bring up in the chat to say welcome aboard. To Rob from Cruising on the High Seas. G'day, mate. Megster, you made it in second place. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. We've got Sir Captain Major General Billy J. Travels. I think I've given you enough titles there for today. Followed very closely by Lorraine from Traveling with Special Abilities. And there's Amy. G'day, Amy. Welcome aboard from Amethyst Haze. Nice to have you here. A couple of you saying g'day to each other, which is awesome. Oh, there we go. So, Larry from Plum Travellers. Are you back in the living, mate? Have you suddenly decided to join us? Well, welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome aboard. We've got Michael Ann from Michael Ann Spoilt Mama. G'day. Welcome aboard to you. Nice to have you here. Couple of you saying good day to each other, which is nice. I love that. Yes, I am missing someone pretty cool. She is extremely awesome. I love her to bits, but she's out visiting a friend. V, welcome aboard, V. Nice to have you here. We've got Laurie. Happy Friday, Laurie. It's Saturday, but yeah, all right. I'll go with you. Happy day. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. A couple of others saying g'day, which is nice to see. I'm just looking for some basic chat because everybody's saying hello, which is awesome. I love that. V's corrected me. It's bidet, Sean, right? Okay, bidet to you too, V. Nice to have you here. All right, now, let me see, just running through the chat very quickly just to see if there's anything else other than people saying g'day and hi to each other, which is awesome. See, Billy says g'day to this one. That one says g'day to Billy. Billy says g'day to that one. V says hello to this one and that one. And everybody's saying g'day to each other, which is awesome. Oh, there we go, new face. Paul, g'day, Paul. How are you, buddy? Nice to have you on board. Great chat the other night. Thank you for joining us in the chat. So, listen, folks, I'm not difficult to get on with. You can call me anytime. Just come in onto the chat and we can say g'day. How you going? Let's have a look. What do we got there? Oh, the governor. Welcome aboard, Gov. How you doing, buddy? Hope everything's working well for you. I know you've had a tough week, so hopefully everything's working well for you. A couple more saying g'day. Oh, look who's arrived on scene. Boomer! My mate Boomer! Good on you, Boomer. How are you? Shh, don't tell Lance. He needs his sleep. Lance always needs his sleep. Let me see. Larry is saying, happy to see you all. We are both still recovering. Mate, you've got to be traveling in about 5 days or something. Well, if it isn't Cheryl, how are you, Cheryl? Nice to have you on board. Lovely to see you. Okay. Oh, yes. Boomer is saying hello to everybody. Rough. It's not rough here, Boomer. Promise. It's not rough at all. Okay. Just a couple more quickly. Yeah, the chat. I love it when the chat just slides through and everybody is saying good day to each other. That's absolutely awesome. All right, friends, let's get on with things and talk about happy stuff. Well, folks, as you may or may not know, there is a group cruise coming up, and we are only 203 days away from that group cruise. That group cruise is going to be in the fair shores of that lovely little place called the South Caribbean. So we're looking forward to that. That's extremely awesome. And yeah, well, I'll tell you what, we could not wait for it. Um, V says she got 7 notifications. Sean, you were the first. Wow, V, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. I'm glad to see that I'm also in your heart, shall we say. Larry is saying that he may be extending his trip a little too early. All right, now which trip are we referring to, Larry? Laurie is saying good day to us as well. That's good. Meg is saying, yay, group cruise. Yes, group cruise. Meg, you got to come on it. Oh, no, wait a minute. You're going on the March one. Well, that's awesome. Because there is one that Fantastic Studios are doing in March of 23. I don't know the exact dates, but the good news about that particular cruise is hopefully we shall have another recipient going on board for that cruise. And so we're just asking you all, if you've got somebody to nominate, please put up a video on that person so that the board can have a look at it, and then we can go from there. Okay. Yes, V is saying, Meg, you are going to have a blast. Absolutely. Okay, Billy J. Sir Captain Sean, you're in my. Oh, whoops, did it again, man. Heart. You know what? You know what, Captain Billy? At times they kind of get spelt the same. Yeah, right. Okay. Moving right along. Okay, so yes, group cruise coming up. Oh, there we go. Mega's filled me in. The group cruise from Fantastic Studios is March 12th to the 19th from Tampa, sailing out on the Western Caribbean, I think, isn't it? Anyway, it's going to be awesome because we're going to hopefully have another recipient on that one, and it's going to be awesome. Now, Larry is saying she expected to see more from Larry on his first cruise. Believe me, you should have seen that one video that Larry did. I mean, he was just gushing. Michael Ann is saying, congratulations, Larry, on losing your cruising virginity. That was awesome. That really was awesome. All right, now look who's on board here. Blaine, welcome aboard, Blaine. Nice to have you here. I hope you and Mallory are doing fine. All right. V is saying, Billy, Oro correct, always thinks he's right. Yeah, you're right. Oro correct does think he's right. One day Oro will become Auto. The R and the T are right next to each other. I get it. Okay, so we got a couple of people saying good day to Blaine, which is awesome. Billy saying good day to Blaine. I'm not sure what the BFG is. Best. No, I'll shut up there. No, shut up, Sean. Move on. Laurie saying good day to them as well. A couple of people saying hi. Okay, so Meg is correcting me. It is Western Caribbean. It's going to Cozumel, Grand Turk, Belize, and Roatan on the Pride. Larry is saying he has to contend. He has content to come out soon, but due to COVID plus, have did much of anything. Larry, that's kind of like typing like me. I mean, you're using one finger there. You're the guy that uses lots of them. Blaine is definitely saying Larry got his cruise cherry popped, which is awesome. Now, this is a very important question, Larry. It's coming from V. She's asking, how do you still feel about losing it so late in life? Now, Larry, don't laugh about it, okay? It's not a laughing matter. It's a serious question. Oh, thank you, Billy. Thank you for correcting that. Big, friendly giant. Okay, I needed the word friendly to come out, not the other one I was thinking. Yes, unfortunately, he got that thing. But hopefully he'll be all right. Oh, V was asking for a friend. Okay. Who was the friend? Or Bigfoot giant? I was actually thinking of the word frickin'. But because he is tall. I mean, from pictures I've seen, I mean, I haven't seen him face to face, but I know that he's. I've seen pictures of him against Mallory. Now, Mallory would not be a shorty. So, there we go. Oh, look who's here, Mr. Kenneth. Welcome aboard, Kenny. Nice to have you here. Um, and everybody is agreeing with you, Meg. We're happy to have Larry back. Blaine is saying Larry could create another movie title, not the 40-year-old virgin anymore. Yeah, that's true. I'd go with that. I'd go with that well and truly. Well, talking about old time virgins, and I know you guys can see the screed up in the back behind me, but Ilana and I had the privilege of booking a cruise on the Radiance of the Seas. This was last week Saturday, so it's within the week we've had these issues. Come to find that on Monday this week, Royal Caribbean, in their wisdom, had decided to remove the Radiance, so our cruise got cancelled. So what did we do? We then moved to the Grand Princess, where we will be doing a cruise from the 28th of March 23 through to the 31st. Now, the cruise goes from Melbourne up through a place called Eden, and then finally on to a place called Sydney. I don't know if you guys know it. Sydney, yeah. So we're going to get a look at Sydney and check out all the fine spots that we can be at, so that when we start up our 2024 group cruise, we will be able to end up right where we want to be, which is right in Sydney for the New Year's Eve celebrations. So we'll be putting all of that in our future live streams and getting that all organized. Now, we are looking for a recipient to go on to the 2024 cruise. On the cruise that we're doing in March, the four-nighter, we are taking some newbies. We're taking my parents. My parents have never been on a cruise ship. So my mom at 83 and my dad at 85, they're going to be spending their very first cruise with us on the Grand Princess. And so it's going to be an awesome time. A time that I know they will enjoy immensely. So let's just go back in the chat a second. Kenny is saying that he shared the live stream. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate that. Okay, Larry. So the cherry popping contest, it should be contest. Oh, content. I beg your pardon. Will cost extra. Will it? Why? Meg is saying he's like 1.5 feet taller than me. Is he? A foot. If you would have said that in centimeters or meters, I might have gone with that. But yeah, okay. So I'll just go with that. Lorraine is saying they need to plan a group cruise out of Galveston, Texas. That'd be awesome. Pretty sure we might try and make our way out that way if we could. Again, a couple of people saying g'day. Let's go travel tips. Welcome aboard, Alison and Gordon. Nice to have you on board with us. So we're just talking about the cruise that we had booked in March of next year, how we're shifting. We've had to shift it up to the Grand Princess. And on the Grand Princess, we will have my parents and hopefully a few more Aussies who will be traveling. It's only a short one. And yes, it's the start of cruising back here again. So it's all going to get awesome. Meg saying good day. Now, Blaine is saying in the next 24 months, you're getting multiple awesome ships with one brand new Lorraine in Galveston. Yeah, well, Galveston are going to cop a lot of good new ships. We in Australia are still second rate. We get everything like that's the hand-me-downs. Aside from the fact that Australia is the second largest cruising community in the world. But hey, don't worry about it. We can handle it. Laurie says, "Oh yay, Sean, you're getting released." Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. True that. Look who's arrived. If it isn't Sir Major General Eric B, welcome aboard, Sir Sean. Welcome aboard, Sir Eric. The lovely bride is out visiting. She's spending girly time with one of her friends that she used to teach with when Ilana was teaching school. Okay, some more people saying g'day. We've got. I'm just racing through because the chat just races, as you all know. Um, Larry has one of those 22.99 a month. Has one of those what? You'll have to fill me in. I'm lost here. Um, he has a lot of foot content. Yes, I agree with that. A lot of foot content. Um, Larry is saying, for all those that are still cruise virgins, you're going to be blown away. Absolutely, we couldn't agree more. Uh, yes, Billy, we do get your sloppy seconds. Sometimes we get a bit frustrated with that one. Meg is saying, okay, sorry, I'd spend my extra money on HH4C. Thank you for that, Meg. Helping Hands for Cruising. Yes, thank you so much. Blaine, Eric, is that like a mile high membership? Now that is a good question, Blaine. I'll go with that. Let's see if Eric responds to that one, because I know Eric likes his air travel. Oops, sorry, Eric. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Yeah, much. Larry, leave Sean hanging. Yeah. Okay. You always leave me hanging. Lorraine, everyone, please remember that you can donate to Helping Hands for Cruising in low monthly payments. She does. Thank you for that, Lorraine. Yes, absolutely. And added to that one, Stream Elements are saying, we'd like to thank all of you who donated to Helping Hands for Cruising. Please continue to give so that we can have more recipients joining us on our next cruise. Blaine, how do you know? How do you know? Because Ilana worked on hanging me last night, but it didn't work. I'll keep it out of the gutter, you guys. I mean, seriously. Anyway, let me do this. I'm going to bring up, seeing as we've been talking about cruises, let's do the video for our group cruise, which we're still looking for some people to come and join us. So, I mean, we could always do with more, the more the merrier. So let's have a look at where we're going and how we're doing. Oh, yes, what a cruise. We cannot wait for that. Now, folks, in the next 2 weeks, actually, next week, I believe, we go back in time because we lose our daylight saving. Yay! Cannot wait for that. And what we're going to be doing for the next 20 weeks or so is every week we will be bringing up somebody who is on the group cruise, and we'll be having a chat because we want to find out more about the people we're going to be cruising with. So you never know. We might just give you a tap on the shoulder and ask you if you'd like to come on up, and we can then go ahead and find out more about you guys. There are 20 cabins right now, 21 actually, 21 cabins right now. So let's get some more coming. We'd love to have some more. Okay, going back into the chat, we've got Eric, who's busy wetting himself. I mean, he's having such a giggle. Larry is saying that to understand Sean, you need to know what OnlyFans is. Okay. You might explain it to me one day. Lorraine is saying that she donates her coffee money and switched to instant. Lorraine, there's some things I will not get. I will not switch out of. I mean, seriously. Instant coffee instead of the real thing. OMG. Eric is saying they did name a rum after you. Okay, what's the rum called? Bundy? Because a Bundy here is a nice rum. Blaine is saying he wishes he would be on the road. You know what, Blaine? If you were able to make it to the meetup, that would be awesome. Then you can go ahead and continue your travels. Blaine is saying, true, Eric, and a group cruise in your honor. That's it. We'd always develop a group cruise. Well, not only in his honor. There's a few people who are virgins. And Eric can't wait. Neither can we all, mate. We wish, Meg wishes she could in October. Well, let's say we all wish that everybody could come along with us. Yes, he is still a cruise virgin. And Eric is agreeing with Larry until October. Neither can we, Kenny. Neither can we, my friend. The group cruise is going to be absolutely awesome. Opportunity to meet people that we have never met, and the first time for us to both go to the US, absolutely brilliant. And we can spend some time with my cousin, so that's going to be awesome. Meg is saying that she's excited she'll be able to make the meetup. That's a start. Just make the meetup. Billy is saying if he didn't have the cruise in September, he'd be on this one in October. Well, I know some people are doing both. I'm just saying. Blaine is saying, same here, Meg, too close to our meetup and cruise in November as well. Just do the meetup. Billy's saying to me, come on with us and have a blast. Michael Ann is saying, sounds like fun. I'd love that. Absolutely. It's going to be a ball. We're going to do so much. Have so much fun. Stream Elements are saying, support the channel by purchasing our merch. The Down Under Cruises, we have two merch places. One is My Shopify, and so the Down Under Cruises.myshopify.com, and the second one is at Zazzle store, the Down Under Cruise. Jump on those, folks. Here's a merch item, our brand new mug. Absolutely tremendous. Larry is saying he gave J and D from Para DJ some Canadian instant coffee and coffee crisp bars. Was that a Timmy Hortons, Larry? Amy is saying, can't wait to meet everyone at the meetup and on the cruise. Absolutely. Lorraine is saying, we traveling with special abilities family are honored to be part of the Helping Hands for Cruising family and to meet you all at the meetup and cruise. Thank you, Lorraine. Yes. Laurie, Sean, this holiday group cruise in Australia over December to New Year. Will a package pricing be arranged with flights and cruise costs? Laurie, we'll certainly work on that because we do want to have as many of you over from the US. What we're trying to think of is you coming here for a little bit longer than 5 minutes. This place is so huge, so we're trying to make the cruise at least something worthwhile you coming on for. We don't want you to only be here for like 5 days, so we'll work on that one. Meg is saying she wants to, but wasn't cleared at work. I told you, Meg, I gave you permission. Thank you very much, Meg. It is a nice mug. Well. Bon Bini, Mr. Matt. How are you? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here, sir. Great show you had on there, even though you did pick on the Aussies. And yes, I did listen. Also, now we've got the fantastic studio raid. Okay. Yes, Tim Hortons coffee. So everybody's been telling me that Tim Hortons tastes like instant. Oh, oops, sorry, Larry. I didn't mean that much. Everybody's saying g'day to Matt. Matt saying g'day to everybody. So that's awesome. Okay. So yes, he'd never pick on the Aussies. Well, you did. You backed us right up, which is awesome. Thank you for that. Lorraine, that would help flight and cruise and hotel stay in Australia for the holidays. That would be awesome. I will work on it. And I'll also get some help to do this as well. So we got a couple of people saying g'day. We've got Paul Vines as well saying g'day. Stream Elements is saying, welcome to Brunch with the Down Under Cruisers. Please support our channel so that we can support Helping Hands for Cruising. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. Matt says he's a wannabe Aussie. Mate, we know that. Okay, the Gov is saying, Tim Hortons has its place. That place being the drain, but it's still a place. I like that. Lorraine is saying, hi, drunk Matt, you made me crack my bottle of wine. Okay, well, I'm going to have to crack a bottle of wine based on that one. Cheers from Lorraine. All right. Laurie is saying, you took long enough, Paul. I even included the Mr. when I said hi. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Moving right along. So the group cruise, the good news is we've got a good 20-odd cabins at the moment. I will let you into a little hint that the meetup is going to be at the Hilton Gardens in Airport Miami. So that's the first thing. Yes, Matt, I am actually wearing the merch. This is the new T-shirt. Somebody I know created it for me. Yes, the cruises bit is in green and it's playing around with the green screen. But somebody I know made the logo for me. I think you know who they are too. And so what we're doing is all our T-shirts are coming out like this. There is a woman's T-shirt with a V-neck, and then this is the blokes. Meg is saying that they've been talking about your group cruise. Excited about it. Very excited about it. Paul is saying, sorry, he had to step out for a minute. The bathroom is just over there, Paul, just to let you know. For those that have just popped in, Ilana is spending some girly time with a friend of hers who Ilana used to teach with, and they're just having a bit of fun together, which is awesome. She very seldom gets to see this friend of hers. So there we go. Laurie saying, all good, just joking, Mr. Paul. I wasn't. The bathroom's over there. Um, Matt is going, he loves you guys. He loves us. I don't know whether it's us or the whole team, but that's cool. And Matt, yes, teachers do rule. When they were teaching, I can tell you both of them were fairly heavily involved in all sorts of things. So life is hard for a teacher, especially when you've got all that compliance that the teachers these days have. So take my hat off to them. Moving right along. The second group cruise that we were talking about was from the 15th to the 23rd of March, going the Western Caribbean. It's hosted by none other than Mr. Matt Allen and his lovely lady, the Lady Kimbra. So they will be spending a bit of time with you. And we're definitely looking for a recipient for that one. So as I said again, if you know of anybody who you feel would deserve that cruise, folks, the rules are really quite plain and simple. Never cruised before in your life, never had the opportunity for one reason or another, whether it be the nature of your financial bank account or whether you have some sort of disability that you have not been able to at all, then simply what we will do is we ask you to do is put on a video, like about a 5 or 10 minute video of why you think that person needs to be given the award, and then we will just put it forward to the Helping Hands for Cruising board, and then we will then go forward and have a look and see how much is in the coffers and how we can get on with getting them on a cruise. That's the intention. Also, folks, for your information, recently, I don't know if all of you are aware, there was a gentleman who's very close to all of our hearts, a man by the name of Alan Ellsworth, better known as Papa Mozo. He was laid to rest this week on Monday. Why am I mentioning this? Because Helping Hands for Cruising is giving out an award, which will be the Perpetual Award, to anybody who assists Helping Hands in the going out above and beyond in order to help Helping Hands for Cruising to achieve whatever it is they want to achieve. We want to achieve in terms of getting people on board ships. It is not for the person who pays the most money, because that means you just buy the award. We don't want that. We want people who've actually put in effort and energy. Unfortunately, anybody on the board is not eligible for that award. But people who are out there, and there are a few who are just constantly doing things to bring up Helping Hands for Cruising to the general public and trying to organize for us to get more and more funds, those sort of people, they are the people that will eventually end up, one of them every year will eventually end up with the award. So keep your eye out. Thank you. We appreciate your help, and just know that the Papa Mozo Award is one that we're not sneezing at. If any of you knew Alan Ellsworth, he was the most generous man I've ever met in my life. In fact, so much to the point that he retired from his job as a pastor of a church, and he actually gave away all his retirement money in super chats and so forth to the cruising community. So, folks, anybody who assists Helping Hands is definitely up to the possibility of receiving that award. Going back into the chat there, Larry asked Paul whether he sprayed. The question was, what did he spray? Paul is saying that he'll be on the cruise. You'll be on our cruise, or you'll be on the one for Matt and Kimbra. Either way, mate, that's exciting. I think Meg likes that idea. We've got Matt saying we need to kidnap you guys for that. Absolutely. Whoever you kidnap, that would be awesome. Laurie, teachers are overworked and underpaid and underappreciated as a former teacher. Hey, Laurie, I fully endorse what you're saying. I looked at Ilana one day and I said, Honey Bunch, you have a choice. You can come work with us in the business, or you can continue to be stressed out. And she just went, I'll come with you. So there we are. Just going back up here a second. We've got Matt agreeing with Laurie, and then we've got Matt saying teachers are the best. Meg is saying it's going to be fun. Okay, the governor is saying cash for honours. We've got that market covered. Yeah, we know. So that's why that award is not being given to people who give the most money. That award has been given to people who put in the effort. Thank you for that, Rob. Meg, there are amazing people in this community. Yes, there are. Laurie is saying, great suggestion as a way to honour Papa. Absolutely. There is one man he is one man I thoroughly respect, both in physical flesh and also in the heavenly way. He is an amazing man. Rob, a real loss to the community, and what a great way to honour his memory and legacy. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate that. Paul is saying, always a courtesy spray, Larry. Oh, now we're getting down dirty. Paul is saying the March cruise. Awesome. I'm really pleased that you're doing that, Paul. Really pleased, because I know that Matt and Kimbra, as well as Meg, will have great assistance there. And so now all we need to do is find a recipient for that cruise. Also, just for your info, and as you can see behind us, we did book a cruise. It will be one of the first cruises going out of Australia. And that cruise is going from Melbourne to Sydney. The good news is my mom and dad are on it with us. So we're going to have the most awesome time because it'll be their first cruise. So their cherry will be popped as cruise virgins. So we're definitely looking forward to that time. It's amazing. We're just starting to breathe the fresh air here, as in cruising. The cruising ban lifts on April the 17th, and that is significant because we have an election coming up in May, so a federal election. So that will be an awesome thing for us to work towards. At any rate, folks, we've got young Kenny here. So there's a really nice song I want to play for Kenny, because this gives you the reason of what Helping Hands is all about. So let's get that up, shall we? Let's get it started.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, Helping Hands for cruising, Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, Helping Hands for cruising, Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean ocean be a notion that is out of reach? Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising. Making your dream a reality. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising. Making your dream a reality.
Yes, Laurie, definitely it's a wonderful song. It is an inspiration, and yes, we are looking at ways to make things happen because at the end of the day, the more people we make happy, the more things can be paid forward. And so, what we want to do is make dreams reality. Um, at the end of the day, and I know that in many ways, Matt fully agrees with me. We are the fortunate few who have the ability to actually jump on one of these lovely, beautiful things and have the vacation of a lifetime. Excuse me. And with that in mind, we want to be able to share what we've got out there to the community. So Meg's having a bit of a dance there, and yes, what a way to dance! Because at the end of the day, somebody's going to be smiling, and that somebody is actually sitting in the background there. Today, it's that man Kenny. Who could it be next year? Who could it be the year after? In actual fact, we're aiming for two people. We think we've got somebody in the UK who's going to go on the cruise that'll be put on by Travel Tour Taste. We think. But at the end of the day, we want more. We want more. The more people we can get on a ship, having the fun of their lives, one that would change their world, their vision for them, we want more. So let's get as many as we can. Paul is saying that to Laurie that you should come on the March cruise. Do that, Laurie. Do it. Absolutely do it. Meg can't wait to meet him. Blaine is saying that he likes the UK suggestion. It's definitely what it's all about. Yes, the UK suggestion. We're still waiting for them to put it in video format so that the rest of the board can get to learn about him. But yes, Blaine, he is definitely what this is all about. So the more the merrier. 203 days to go before our inaugural Helping Hands for Cruising cruise, which happens to be the group cruise. And then we've got, who knows, 300 and how many, what is it, 365 days to the, actually it's less, 300 and, yeah, I think it's possibly 365 days to the Fantastic Studios cruise. And, well, maybe a few more. Kenny, thank you so much, mate. We need to thank FatMat Adventures for that Helping Hands for Cruising theme song. It's both he and his lovely wife, Amy, that put together that song. And actually, what can I say? It is awesome. Maybe we can get Matt to come along on the group cruise that Fantastic Studios are doing. Oh, thank you, Matt. 350. Is it 350? Make up your mind. 355 or is it 351? Make up your mind. Correct me. Okay. Laurie is saying to Paul that she has some things that restrict her travel times and have to plan around them. She cannot plan that far out yet. Well, let's hope, Laurie, that you actually have them on the day, that you actually have the opportunity to go. Blaine, Matt, I think Sean and you went to the same school of math. Blaine, what do you call the corner of a triangle or the point of the triangle? Let's see if you get this one right. Um, Matt's having a giggle at that statement. Paul is saying he understands Laurie. Um, yes, no, we've said that one. There was another one there. Oh, there we go. Meg is saying that she's excited about Matt's cruise, and so you should be because I know that it's going to be awesome. Matt, I think it's a cute. It is a. What is a cute? Is it a cute cruise or is it acute, as in an illness? Um, Hopefully it's not acute as an illness. Now, I still want to know 355 or 351. Um, it's not acute. The angle is not acute. Well, it might look cute, but it does have a name. It does start with A. No, it does not have many names, and it's not centroid. In Australia, we've got a gang named after it. Well, I'll let you go with that one for a bit. Let you think about that one. Okay, so late again. Well done, Philip. Well done. You've made it. You're still here. Um, Matt is saying that Kimbra corrected him. 351 days. Thank you for that, Kimbra. Really appreciate that. 351 days to the Fantastic Studios group cruise. No, Blaine, it's not the vertex. It's not even the vortex. It's the apex. And you're complaining that we didn't go to school. We went to the wrong math school just because we can't count. Yeah, having had that last discussion, Stream Elements is saying we'd like to thank all of you who have donated to Helping Hands for Cruising. Please continue to give so that we can have more recipients joining us on our next cruise. Zs in plural, because I know that we're going to be having. Hopefully, we will be having. We will be having 2 cruises, and of those 2 cruises, we should have at least 1 recipient on each. So that'll be awesome. Lorraine is saying she thought it was called an isosceles. That's the type of triangle. Isosceles triangle. Blaine is saying angle bisector. I give up. Yes, it's the apex. The apex of a triangle is the point. And when you're using a triangular bandage, it makes a great way to line up the elbow of a broken arm. Matt, shut up. Leave Bermuda out of it. Things go missing in the Bermuda Triangle. All right, so just a thing, and not sure for those, if there are any Aussies, I haven't seen any other than Philip. For those Aussies, if you are doing basically a cruise to nowhere, in our case, when our March cruise comes along, we'll be going from Melbourne to Sydney. The question is asked: is a passport of any importance? Could you get away with a driver's license, or do you need to have the passport? Matt is saying too much tequila. Mate, you're going to have to share some tequila with me when we're on the group cruise. Billy, you are awesome, my friend. You're not an Aussie, but you are awesome. You are. Glad to know you at any rate. But then again, do you know what the apex is? That's a good question, but Michael Land says a passport. Amy has said, get a passport, anything can happen. Well, the good news is we will be in Australian waters anyway, because from Melbourne to Sydney, there's nothing else in between. It is Melbourne, it is Australia all the way around. Um, Lorraine is saying, please share the helping hands for cruising video or the info in the social media. That would be greatly appreciated. Matt, you definitely are one. Well, that's what Kimbra told us. She said that you're an apex predator, and she said it in that tone of voice. How do I know? Because she messaged me on Messenger. Laurie is saying she would take a passport. She needs to renew her driver's license before June. um, Philip is saying he's only used a driver's license for all Australian cruises. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Yes, Matt. Oh la la. Apex Predator. So, Philip, you're doing. So, what are you doing? You're going to be doing. Um, you're going to be doing Sydney to Brisbane. What are you on? Um, Lorraine is saying a cruise to nowhere, US, so much is so much fun. She'll drink us under the table with tequila. Hey, I'm not planning to be totally blind drunk. Let me tell you. Um, um, Look who popped in, Ian. G'day, mate. Welcome aboard. What's happening? Couple of things, Ian. I'll fill you in a second. Just want to correct this with Philip. He's saying his wife's driver's license still has her maiden name on it. Do you blame her? After 30, she needs to take her passport. Okay. Okay. Matt saying good day to you. The corner of the triangle is called the vertex. No, it's not. It's called the apex. It's called the apex. Okay, so Ian, what we're talking about is I asked a question, and you might be able to help out with this one. As you know, we'll be doing the Grand Princess from Melbourne through to Sydney, stopping in at Eden. My question was, because it's in Australian waters, do we need a passport or could we get away with a driver's license? Both my parents, who are coming with us, and by the way, Ian, are you coming back with us? Oh, yes. By the way, folks, it's Ian's birthday. It was Ian's birthday yesterday. It is still yesterday, your time across the pond. So, on behalf of the Down Under Cruisers, Ian, happy 21st. Okay. Let me just go down. Okay. Oops. Ian is saying driver's license is fine unless it has to detour to New Zealand. Well, the good news is it's staying on our side of the waters, so I think we'll stick with the driver's license. Hang on. This jumped. And now I've got to get on with this. Okay, Ian is saying good day to Matt. Thanks for the birthday wish. Back to normal now. Yeah, good on you, mate. Matt is saying happy, slightly late birthday. Philip is saying August 23rd, Sydney to the Barrier Reef on P&O, Australia. Which one? Do you know? Is it one of the new ones or one of the old ones? Michael Ann is saying happy birthday to Ian. Laurie is saying, I think a cruise to nowhere sounds like fun across the Atlantic. Sun on the deck, drink in hand. Absolutely. Ian is saying, thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. Matt is saying, here New Zealand is the most populous state in Australia. Matt, you have had too much tequila to drink. No, New Zealand is Australia's 8th state, but don't tell the Kiwis that. They'll tell you we're their Western Island. Let's see. Ian is saying he always takes his passport just in case. However, he knows there is no issue with driver's license. Awesome. Matt's having a giggle. Ian is saying thank you to Michael Ann. Pacific Explorer. That's one of the older ones, I think. It's the Pacific Adventurer and the Pacific. What's the other one? The Adventurer was the old Golden. That was a nice ship. And we're actually going to look at one day trying to do a cruise on that one, just to, because the Golden was our first ship that we cruised on in the first place. So that was the ship that we were on, and so we want to try and see what it's like under the P&O banner, or P&O Australia, because I know P&O Australia and P&O UK are two different companies, both under the Carnival banner. And please, folks, in all the news that you ever hear, P&O Ferries is not P&O Cruises. They are two separate companies. There was some negative news this week coming out of the UK about P&O Ferries, not the same company. Well, folks, we're stretching up into the hour. We've got 3 minutes to go. If anybody in the chat is a creator, hashtag create. Anybody who is a supporter, hashtag support. Anything else, hashtag anything else. Feed it away, and we shall certainly mention you. And folks, if you do not or have not heard of a channel, please, and you see that it's got creator on it, please go and check it out. Please do go and check it out. And one of those channels I suggest you look at is Michael Ann Spoilt Mama. Yes, please go and check that out. She's gone. Michael Ann has gone creator supporter. Ian has said they've been on the Golden Princess twice, Japan and Alaska. Like their ship, so surprised Princess got rid of it. Yeah, a lot of us were surprised. It was an awesome ship. We actually loved being on it. Okay, Laurie is saying wonderful chat as usual. Thank you very much, Laurie. Appreciate that. Paul Vines is hashtag support, hashtag shorts creator. Check him out. Billy is hashtag creator, hashtag captain, hashtag awesome American, hashtag major general. Oops. Come on, go back to where you were. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Rob is saying, so you've seen the news about the P&O ship that's been detained as unfit to sail. Don't know which one that was. Give us a hand. Matt is saying hashtag helping hands for cruising. Thank you, Matt. Really appreciated that one. Laurie is going hashtag supporter. Ian is going hashtag I am getting old. Yeah, I like that. Rob the Governor is saying hashtag creator, hashtag supporter, hashtag the gov. Lorraine, hashtags creator, hashtag supporter, hashtag cruise freak, hashtag Disney freak. Meg, hashtag supporter, hashtag short video creator. Guys, she does some amazing things, that Meg. She doesn't want anybody to know that she's a creator. She reminds me of somebody I know who shall remain nameless, by the name of Amy. Kenneth is hashtag creator, hashtag supporter, and hashtag multitasker, hashtag multi-streamer. And Meg liked that hashtag, so that's an awesome one. Matt, great chat despite not having Ilana. Oh, thank you. Tommy Dotson, hashtag vlog lurker. Thank you, Mr. Vlog Lurker. Again, a couple people saying g'day to Tommy. Where have you been? He's been lurking, don't you know? G'day, Darian. How are you, mate? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Darian, hashtag creator, hashtag supporter hashtag. What do you want to say? Um, Michael Ann, Amy hashtag great friend. Yes, she is. The Uber's saying, see you guys, have to go. Just a quickie today. Hope your grandchild comes along fairly smartly. Good luck. Let us know what you have. Um, Billy J to Darian. Hey Darian, hashtag spaghetti ice. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Got to put that in next time. Um, so late, Mr. Darian. Agreed. Amy, thanks, Michael Ann. Um, we've got Amethyst Hayes Amy saying, hang on a minute. There we go. We've got Darian saying g'day to everybody. We've got we've got Eric B saying hashtag spaghetti ice. Meg is saying hashtag Germany rocks. Rob is saying it's okay. It's only one of the piano ferries we've experienced with their level of acceptable compared to pretty much any other ferry in the world. Yep. Okay. We did hear about it, Rob. It was on our news. Trust me. Amy is saying you're an amazing friend as well, Michael Ann. This is what I like. Um, Lorraine is going Darian hashtag spaghetti ice. Michael Ann, hello, magnificent Germany. Tommy is planning vacations. I hope all is well. Well, make sure, Tommy, that one of those vacations is down under because as of 17th of April, we're free. Darian is going hashtag spaghetti ice. Well, welcome aboard, Dreamers Empire. Nice to have you here. We're just about to shut down almost fairly shortly. Again, we've got a couple of people saying g'day, g'day. We've got Darian saying yes, ma'am. Germany rocks. Laurie is saying same to me. Also tomorrow we'll be finalising her date tours. Otherwise, all booked. So ready. Yeah, you sound like all of us. Dreamers Empire. Hey to Darian. Darian is having a giggle. He loves it. We've got Darian saying g'day to Dreamers Empire. Tommy is saying to Laurie that it's super exciting. Can't wait to hear all about it. Dean from the live place. Welcome aboard. It's rarely Dean Dreamers Empire. Okay. It's all right. We don't mind whether you call yourself the live place or Dreamers Empire. We'll take you any way we can. At any rate, folks, we've now got 18 in the chat. Look at this. At any rate, I'm going to say thank you very much for spending time with us today. Next week on Wednesday evening, our time, 8 p.m., which will be, I think because next week is still the same time because daylight saving is next week, Saturday night our time. So we still will be streaming at a Sparrow Fight your time, but next week, Saturday, we'll still be streaming at 10 p.m. your time always, and it'll be 1 p.m. our time next Saturday. The week after that, we come back an hour, so we'll be at midday, which is when brunch is meant to be done. At any rate, folks, have an awesome day. We shall catch you. We shall see you. Stay safe. Happy cruising, and bye for now.